So I got battered online and in the comment section to do with this car. Today, I'm going to address it. It all stemmed from this video right here.
Yanni, you're making videos about that kid who wrapped his Corsa. Bruv, you're a business. What the hell is that, mate? What's this join, Yanni? What's this, Yanni? What's this, Yanni? Bro, come on, man. Cut all these joins, look. All creased and horrible, man. Look at the state of that. Can you put your name on that? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
So I've got no issue with what he said, or even him uploading the video. It's how we met. Here's the backstory. So this is Jay. I met him at a car show. Whenever I do a car show, I get mobbed by my fans. I love meeting my fans. I love spending time with them. I love taking pictures. Jay was one of so many on that day, and we actually shared a special moment. He told me about his backstory, which was really, really emotional. I gave him a hug, and I even told him I was proud of him. I told him to drop me an email, and maybe one day we could do something in the future. So fast forward a few years to 2024, and I start a series called Rate My Wrap. It's where people come down to Yiannimize, and I will rate the quality of the vinyl wrap applied to their car. Some people are professionals, some people have done it for the first time, but I am here to be as harsh and as honest as possible for people's wraps. It's all fun and games, and people know what they're coming here for. I then see Jay's video online, and I think to myself, we shared a real cool moment. What is this about? And then people started sending me more and more messages about this video, and then I started reading the comments. Jay's not an enemy of mine. He's not even a car rapper. So why would he post up a video after we shared such a moment together? And it was all love. So I hit him up on a DM and said to him, I'm gonna shoot a video. This is the day I'm gonna shoot it. If you wanna come down and put your point across, feel free to come to Yiannimize. Fair play to him, he turned up. I give you credit. I spoke to my team and I was like, I don't think he's gonna turn up.
I'm a man of my word, so you know.
Yeah, fair play. And if it was the other way around, I would have thought this would have been an ambush. I would have thought they're going to make the video this and they're going to really leave me exposed. And you turned up.
Yeah, I looked at it as I've made the video. You've invited me to make a video. Well, I've got to put my money where my mouth is now. I can't not show up.
What was your aim of putting that video out? Because it was never going to make our relationship better. It was going to work against you.
Yeah, in effect. But in honesty, like, it was more of a shits and giggles sort of thing.
So for people at home that don't know, what's the backstory between you and me?
Well, it's quite deep, isn't it? Because like, I was watching you years ago when you first started going on YouTube, you and Calvin, from Calvin's Car Diary, and you guys sort of inspired me to start my business because you come from nothing, Calvin come from nothing, and you guys got where you are. I was like homeless for 10 years, mental health problems. You can be homeless and you might have a roof over your head, so you like surf or surfing with your friends and things like that, but street homeless is a whole nother level, like when you're literally sleeping on the street, trying to find something to eat.
In doorways and things like that.
Yeah, whatever. I remember one night I slept behind the back of an ice rink because it had heat blowing out. And then, yeah, that just totally changed my life around. I had enough of it. You guys inspired me. I started my business and it blew up. It went really big.
What's
really
your business?
The Detailing Doctor.
Just for people that know.
And then, yeah, I met you at the motor show, sort of spoke to you about it, said to you, you know, how you inspired me and stuff. And we planned to do a video together. And you said, you know, email me and we can do like a podcasty type thing and tell your story.
Yeah, so I said to you, drop me an email and we'll see if we can do something together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
You've said you've emailed me.
Yeah,
and you've sent me a DM and stuff. DMs, I'll be honest, I get loads of DMs. And if I show you my DMs, it's brutal,
mad, yeah.
The email, it's obviously been missed.
Yeah.
And then you made the video on the G-Wagon about me and it went viral. It's done like 800,000 views.
I know, right? It's crazy.
First of all, did you think it was going to go that viral?
No. So as you probably know, I tagged you in it.
Yeah. I don't look at Facebook much. I'll be honest with you.
I didn't know if you did or not, but I didn't want to be that guy who's going to post something like that and not, you know, you not even know about it. I thought I'll tag him in it, and if he wants to respond, he can respond. You know, and like this, we can chat about it. But yeah, it went nuts, absolutely nuts. I'll give some context to the video, as you know. It wasn't just a, let's go find one of Yanni's cars and film it and take the proverbial. It was literally, I watched a Corsa video, and when you said at the end, nothing goes out that isn't perfect, I sort of thought to myself, you know, you can't do absolute perfect. I know what you meant by it.
Yeah.
Nothing will go out unless it's to the highest standard.
Yeah.
But I thought to myself, well, nothing is perfect. I know that from when I've been operating. And when I saw the car and saw the joins and stuff, it was more of a, excuse the language, shits and giggles sort of thing.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
And yeah, I think a lot of people, they didn't understand the context of it. And in the comments on my side, it was, oh, you hate Yanni and this and that. And it's like, I don't hate Yanni.
Yeah.
You know, I quite like you as a person. You know, we met and everything, and yeah.
We were talking about the joins. Now, people online, there was quite a few comments on there, fair play to them, that people are either rappers or they know about chrome vinyl. They know that you can't wrap chrome vinyl without joins. And it wasn't like you were on there saying, look at all these bubbles. You were like, it's got joins. And I was like, but it has to have joins. 1, because of the shape of the G-Wagon. 2, because the vinyl is terrible. And 3, because it's chrome.
And it's not very wide, is it?
Yeah, you have to put joins and things there. So it was not like you said, look, it's lifting everywhere. That's a different conversation.
Yeah.
I told the customer, chrome, there's no warranty.
Yeah.
Okay, and I said to the customer, if you specifically want this color, I'm not warranting, I'm just letting you know there's gonna be joins, there's gonna be areas where I'm gonna have to patch it because you can't do 1P. Yanni, I don't care. My daughter wants this color. This is the color we want for the exposure, the awareness outside the Knightsbridge shop. Just do it. Now, I think back, I think, that's probably a mistake on my behalf because I'll get someone like yourself that'll be like, but look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this.
Yeah.
And they don't know the backstory.
The one thing I didn't know about,
Tell me.
somebody brought up in the comments, on the rear quarters where you got the join and it's got fingers.
Got fingers?
The little ripples in the vinyl.
Yeah.
So I thought that was there from install. And one of the rappers actually said in the comments, you might have seen it, he said actually over time the fingers develop with the chrome wrap, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So again, to look at it for average Joe, they'd think, oh, that's really bad. But if you know about the vinyl, actually, well, there's nothing you can do about it.
And it's 9 months, I think nearly 10 months old, and it's chrome. Imagine, we don't warrant it for 1 day. This is 10 months old, and it still looks really good, bar from where it's been hit in a few places and stuff like that. Did you call the office?
No.
Why didn't you call the office?
I don't know, to be honest.
You said about
I thought
DMs.
I'd emailed you
got?
Instagram and Facebook, and then I didn't get a reply.
I don't even use Facebook. So what I'm trying to say is, if you didn't get a response, why wouldn't you think, you know what, let me put a phone call in and say, speak to Gene or say, listen, Yanni saw me at the show, this is who I am, check this video out, can you get him to phone me? And that way then you've got direct into me. Emails don't always happen, you understand? Yeah, the emails work, but you know what?
I know, sometimes you get 50 in a day.
DMs you never see, it's brutal. Wouldn't that have been a better way to do it, don't you think?
Yeah, true, in hindsight, yeah.
I sent you a DM, and I said to you, bro, listen, I'm starting to see comments about you now. I can really do a video on you and go to town about you and your business and everything else, because obviously I got fully attacked.
Yeah.
Or we could have done a sit down. I didn't want to be that asshole and go full on attack you.
Same, I didn't want it to be tit for tat.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. And obviously I have got a big profile, but I'm not here to try and belittle anyone. And I don't mind people calling me out. Just so you know, guys, don't think you can call me out and I'm going to sit down and do videos with you. That's not going to happen, okay? This is a one-off. I'm going to focus on the positive comments, not the negative ones. It's how you deal with things.
Yeah.
And for me, it's more to try and give you advice and say there's ways of dealing with things. The comments were insane.
They were pretty insane.
Let me say something to you. Luckily, I've got thick skin, but I don't think people realise what comments can do to people. Yeah. I'll be fair to Jay. Jay messaged me saying, do you want me to take the video down? I was like, no, leave the video up. You did say to me, and I didn't ask him anything. I was like, no, leave the video there. I don't mind the video being there because, you've got, listen, it's not like 700,000 views. Yeah. I don't know if it worked in your favour with regards to followers and stuff, because I think it's just one video viral.
It was really funny, actually. I activated Facebook Professional about a month ago now. And I just started doing funny reels and stuff, just what I enjoyed doing. I never really looked at it to gain followers, but to give some idea, before I posted that video, I had 20 followers. I've now got just shy of 1,000. So
okay.
It did do quite well in that regard.
Good. Did you get any work from it though?
No.
And this is my point. Followers are one thing, okay? Getting work and creating revenue is very, very different. I'd rather have no followers and be fully booked for months
100%.
than have all these followers and not be busy.
Well, a lot of people keep saying to me, Instagram's great. If you get loads of followers, you'll get loads of business. It's like, not in my opinion. No, I find the best form is actually the local Facebook groups. You post examples of your work, the owner's local, they end up commenting on it, saying what fantastic job you did, and you've instantly got that recommendation. Yeah. And you get a lot of business off the back of that.
What have you learned from this experience?
That I should have messaged you with a video first, really, and said, look, can I release this for the shits and giggles? And chances are you probably would have said, yeah, as long as we can do a video after addressing it. Yeah.
And a lesson in regards to how to do business, like obviously I know how to do business and I'll give you a lesson, but for you, with regards to that, do you think this is the best way?
No, not all. But I wasn't business minded in doing that, if you get what I mean. Yeah. But no, it can have comebacks on my business too. I had a few people from the comments go and comment on my business page.
Oh really?
Yeah, but
Okay.
Sort of, I kind of expected it.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I think if you are just a profile with a picture and you've got no followers or no posts and no one knows anything about you, this is why people can say whatever they want, because there's no repercussions to those sort of people. If you have a business,
it's a different story.
You can be
people
found,
go for your business first.
and people can attack you at your business with regards to saying things or leaving bad reviews or whatever it may be. And some may be true and some may not. Do you think it could affect your brand in any way?
Potentially, but like I think the good and the bad just sort of outweigh each other really. It's kind of neutral is the way I look at it.
I'm hoping this video will, it's not going to change everyone because people are brutal.
Haters
online,
are haters.
But I'm hoping people will actually look at this and think, you know what, I'm going to think twice about posting a comment. Forget my video. People, this is not about me or him posting a video about my G-Wagon or my customer's G-Wagon with the joy. I don't care. It's not about that. It's more about the abuse that came with a video. My company's never going to be affected by one car, whether the people believe it, don't believe it. I'm not worried about that. But this could have really hurt another company business, or a small bit, like it could have hurt you if I responded in a different way. And I'm just trying to say to people, everyone can have an opinion. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion. I don't mind constructive. I don't even mind some of the abuse I get. But
some of it's too far, isn't it?
There has to be a balance.
Yeah.
And I think people need to understand there is consequences to people's actions, and every action does have a reaction.
Yeah.
And I'm a businessman, so I'm going to react like a businessman. I'm going to handle it differently.
Yeah.
There's people online that will do a madness.
I had one guy on there with the comments, and he DM'd me, and he starts giving me his address, saying, "Come and fight me." And I'm like, "Do your kids live there?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Are you insane? Like, I could be anybody. You don't know who I am." I blocked him after. I had nothing to do with that. But the madness that you could give your address out where your kids are and say,
and he sent you the address?
Yeah, sent me his address. Whether it was real or not, we don't know. But why, I can't understand why somebody would put them and their family and kids in danger like that over a Facebook spat.
Would you do business with someone that made a video about you?
It depends on the context. And it would depend on the sort of aftermath of it. If it's something like what we're doing here, yeah, I don't see why not. If things are amicable after and everyone's sort of on the same page, I don't see a problem. If you approach a situation, a person gets aggressive or, you know, antsy about it, then no, absolutely not. So it depends on how the person handles it.
Do you think we should do business together?
Potentially in the future.
Could you know what could have happened? So when this car turned up yesterday, it was filthy, like absolutely. They don't look after this car. This car sits outside Love Luxury and it is, cars are driving past and it's filthy and it is what it is because it's for the fact to look at their shop, yeah?
Yeah.
You could have come here and detailed this car. You understand, we could have done business together. Obviously I had to get it clean before you came today and I didn't know what was going to happen when you turned up here today. But there's a much bigger play.
Yeah, 100%.
With things, there's a much bigger picture and people focus on the small things, or they focus
the now
on the
and not the long term.
Yeah, exactly. And I always say that to people, look at the bigger picture. Some people will go for that 30 seconds of fame, but I'm like, that 30 seconds just cost you
a lot more.
Amount
in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. So Jay is now heading back home. We've shot our video together, and to be fair, it was really, really cool. We had a lot of tension between us, and that video did go viral, and the comments were brutal. Not just to me, to him as well. Listen, the internet is fair game. You can say what you want, you can post what you want, you can pretty much film what you want. But just remember, if you're going for someone online, every action has a reaction.